Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stare, the way you rolled up on me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip. Always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right. But when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind.
Through thick and thin, for better or for worse. After 20 plus years of marriage and 3 children, my parents are sharing their love, care, and wisdom throughout the world. Spreading this love won't be hard for them because it's simply in their DNA. I present Donnell and Angelic Jackson.
Hey, welcome to Divine DNA. I'm one of your hosts, Donnell. This is my beautiful queen,
Angelique.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, my dear? I ain't seen you all day.
Hey, I know, love.
Right
in from work and right.
Exactly. Today's the day.
Yeah.
Today's the day. The kings and the queens on one stage, man. I'm excited. You excited?
Yes, I'm very, very excited. Kings and queens unite. Yes.
Well, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and get our announcements out the way. Tell them how they can subscribe. Tell them everything, babe. Let them know.
Yes, please like, subscribe, and set your notifications for our YouTube, Divine DNA. Also follow the Breakthrough Show Network. Like, subscribe, set your notifications. There's excellent show topics and conversations happening on the Breakthrough Show all week long. Of course, we're on live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. However, we have past episodes that you may check out and enjoy. On our Facebook, you can subscribe to, or you can follow us at Divine DNA Jackson, and also at The Power of Daddy. Those are our 2 Facebook pages. We're also on Instagram as Divine DNA Jackson.
Yes.
And so please follow us on IG, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have show suggestions or relationship questions, topics you'd like to discuss, you can email us at divinedna support@divinedna.life.
Yep. Now, you remember our friend who down in Miami who has the kitchen and giving out to the homeless and things like that? Yes, we definitely want to support her because right now, because of the growing prices in Miami, we got some news that she's trying to keep the place open.
But may possibly close.
Yeah, possibly close. And we definitely don't want that. So we've been just trying to reach out to all of those who can, donate and things like that. Trying to help her out and everything. So that way she could stay up and running, because a lot of people depend on what she does. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people depend on what she does. And just to give you a little rundown of what she does, let me put this up real quick. Here we go.
We all know that community can make the world a better place. And with all that's going on with inflation, food deserts and shortages, the housing crisis, and a multitude of different issues surrounding us today, community is more imperative than ever. That's why you need to follow up on an organization like the Village Freeage located in Miami, Florida. Village Free Edge is a grassroots organization that focuses on bettering the community through mutual aid. They volunteer their time by collecting donations from clothes to food to distribute to our folks in need. They collaborate with many other organizations to ensure that we are all constantly fed, clothed, and even get haircuts, amongst other things. This organization is the definition of community, and you can find out more about them on their Instagram and website. Slide on over to Village Free Edge.
Yeah, so if you need any more information on that, you can always hit us up in the email. We can give you some more information about how to get in contact with her. We really don't want that place. We really wouldn't want that place to close on her and all the people who she tries to support. Is awesome. It's an awesome place. They're really awesome people. You know, we met up with them and they were really, really sweet people. And I think we ended up staying there for about a good hour or so.
Yes, more than an hour. And we only went to drop off clothes.
Yeah, we went
but we ended up talking to her, and she invited us in her kitchen to cook and volunteer. It was such a beautiful experience. She made us not want to leave Miami.
Yes.
And she's doing everything that we would like to be doing. She already has a place set up. She receives donations. She gives them out. They give to the community, both clothes and food. Mm-hmm. And it's an amazing organization. So if we can, please help.
Yes, most definitely. So like I said, if you would like to help and if you don't remember exactly where to go, just get in contact with us. Email
at support at divinedna.life.
Right. Let's see. We got Miss Juju in the building. Hey, Juju, what's going on?
Hey.
Of course, we got some of our long time no see. Miss Karen in the building. What's going on? Good evening.
Hi, Sandra.
How are you? How are you? Let's see who else we have in here. Okay. Oh, Miss Jessica's in the building. Yep.
Hey.
The day. This is the day. Here we go and check. Yes, most definitely. And Miss Mandy, let me tell you something. This one here was like, you guys didn't go live. I mean, she was feeling some kind of way that we didn't show up last week. And I was like, we're coming back. We're coming back. It's all good. Miss Tracy's in the building. What's good?
Hey, Tracy.
What's good? Well, all right. I think we need to get this party started. I really do. I think we need to get this party started. What you say?
Yes. Ready.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and play this because I was told if I don't play this, I was supposed to play this earlier, but I might have got cut off. But you know, I was busy. Yes. Without further ado, we have to bring up the rest of the kings and the rest of the queens. You ready, babe?
Yes.
Let's do this. There they are. There they are. Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
They're certainly cut off.
Man, I was getting crunk over here in the truck.
I'm cut off. You heard that?
I'm getting crunk over here in the truck.
Listen,
Yes, Chris.
I did my
Chris.
best. I did my best. Hey, I was like, listen, I told him, I said, listen, I was told I get cut off. I'm gonna show this thing here. But watch, I'm gonna take my chances. Before the show, I'm gonna take my chances because I know he's itching to see.
Yeah,
it.
you cut. You definitely cut.
Huh?
I like it, though. I like it.
Queen B, am I cut, Queen B?
Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, we're finally here.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, sister.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hey. Support. Okay. Oh, that's the. Well, we're finally here, and we're finally ready to get this show on the road. The Queen. When I tell you the Queen has some topics, and some of the topics, honestly, I don't remember because she was on fire. And I'm like, oh man, here she go again. So I hope everybody ready. That one right. Where you at? Right, that right there.
The other way.
Yeah, there you go. She was on it. She was on it. One of our other queens will be here. She has some tech issues, but she'll be in soon. Yeah, but she'll be in soon. But babe, let's let everybody know what's on your mind. What would you like to talk about today? We're gonna let the queen start off today, boy.
I want to talk about doing too much, going too far, and staying too long. I have seen some relationship questions on Facebook and certain relationship groups where there are wives asking for advice on their relationships. One in particular involved a woman who was married for years. Her and her husband only had one child, and he insisted on having a vasectomy in spite of her objections, because she only had one child, she wanted more than one. And he went ahead, he did it without her permission, without agreeing, and granted it's his body. He has ultimate choice. That's not what I'm saying. But afterwards, she found out that he had been having an affair for years with a woman that he had had a set of triplets with. And when she confronted him about the woman and the children and that she knew, he let it all out. He told her that he had no intentions of ending the affair, that he was in love with that woman, that he had bought her a house, he had bought her a car, he supported her financially with the babies. And that's nothing wrong with that. If you had the babies, take care of them. But you have basically had a secret life and a whole other family on the side. And her question was, how do I proceed? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have no income. What do I do? And I was like, it took my breath away. I could not even respond to her because I couldn't believe, number one, that he had the nerve to do something like that to her. And even larger nerve to tell her to her face that he was in love with this woman. He's not going to end anything. It's going to continue. And she could take it or leave it, basically. And instead of her being on Facebook asking for advice, she should have been telling us she had already left him with whatever she had. And since you have proof that he has been cheating, you should be letting us know that you lawyered up and you're going to take him for everything that you possibly can, since you have proof that he cheated. In our relationships, we must stop going too far, doing too much, and taking too much. That is way too much. I don't care if you've been with someone for 20 years. If you find out that kind of information, what are you trying to salvage? What are you trying to salvage? If your relationship has been terrible for more than it's been good, what are you trying to save? What are you trying to do? You need to be trying to save yourself. So,
thoughts?
Comments?
So
That's all right.
basically, the life insurance policy ain't kicked in yet, or I'm confused here. Like,
listen. So, just from what you stated, one, she's asking what should she do. My concern is, how does she see herself now? Because you can have she obviously she loves her husband, because she had a desire to have more children with him. Him up and having the vasectomy was because of the fact that he had the triplets.
Exactly.
That's obvious. That's obvious. So he has 4 kids already. So
yes.
my thing is, where is she emotionally? Because she's devastated. I mean, that's a given. She's devastated. But how does she see herself will determine if she's strong enough to leave. I'm not necessarily saying that. I mean, well, he already told her not giving the side that, well, his other wife up, because that's basically what she is.
Yes.
He's not leaving that relationship. So in order to have me, you have to accept this. Where's her self-worth? That's what I need to know.
Mm-hmm. You had something, Scott?
Well, it was more in to address what Deja just said. You said that his wife loves him because she wants to have more kids with him. And in my opinion, I don't think having children says that you love another person. She just may want to have more kids. So I think that's kind of a hard sell for me to say that just because you want to have more kids with him.
That's true. I agree. I can agree with that.
Right. And as far as where they're at now, I mean, obviously, in my opinion, the marriage is over. He clearly stated that he does not love his wife anymore, and he wants to be with somebody else. And she's just gonna have to deal with it. And the fact that, like I think what Angela said is that she's even. What does she do? Well, of course, what do? Is you get a lawyer and you file for divorce and you move on with your life and salvage what you have of your life now. So I don't know what kind of advice that we could even give to a situation like that other than to move on. You know, you can't hold on to something if only one person wants to be in that relationship. It's useless. So it's got to take two people to want to be together, to be apart, whatever. Both parties have to want it. So
Agreed.
She has no money, so therefore she can't get a lawyer. So that is the part that she's probably in a rock and hard place with. Um, me- uh, I wouldn't, I wouldn't tell her to stay. Definitely not that. I'm just trying to figure out why this dude is still alive. But uh, yeah, seeing that seeing that he is, so let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and divorce him. There are some attorneys all over the country that you can get that will do this for you. And once you can put in the in the proceedings that the husband actually pays for the attorney,
yeah,
pays your
that's right.
attorney fees. He cheated, so it's not your fault that you're in this position. So he put you in this position. Now you want to get out of position, so therefore now he has to pay for it. Make him pay for what he's done. Um, Now, as far as having more kids, child, you are lucky. I don't know no other way to tell you. You didn't have Nan by him, so or if the one previous, because I heard that she had kids already or had one already. If that's his, okay, that's something you got to deal with for 18, 20, 30, 40 years. But if you didn't have one with him, cool, bet you good. Get out, run, go find somebody else that's gonna take care of you and treat you like a queen is supposed to be treated. Not like you are not a concubine. I'm sorry. So if he picked the concubine over you, okay, that's his problem. He need to go deal with them triplets and they can have a nice life. But yeah,
I
run.
think that the one child is with him, though. I think in this case.
Yes, the one
Okay,
child is
well
his.
then put that as on child support and call it a day.
I agree.
Tell it, pretty. Tell it.
I
Oh
don't know.
man.
No.
Wow.
Agreed, Chris. I'm with you. I'm like, how is he still breathing?
Right,
I'm
right,
not
right.
like she said she ain't got no money. Well, did you already go through the life insurance or they ain't kicked in yet? We need to
The
figure
life
this one out.
is done.
Let's roll this one back. We gotta figure out like did you use the life insurance already?
Yeah, that's. Mm-mm. I my wife would tell I'm all for the positive and looking for the positive in many things and keeping relationships together. This ain't it. So sorry. I think the only positive thing is the kids and the simple fact that he's still above ground. Honestly, that's bold to me. That's bold. I'm sorry.
Beyond bold.
That's
I cannot even picture someone saying all that he said to her to me. I'm like balls of. I mean, Vince McMahon on WWE used to talk about the grapefruits. This dude has watermelons.
You got something.
oh my goodness. That's wild.
I'm sorry, ain't no
Okay.
way
She's
in
crazy.
hell I would ever do this.
She's crazy. She's
What,
crazy.
what do you have to say, Queen B? Because I know there's some cuss words in there we probably ain't used yet. So
Hell yeah. Hell
okay,
yeah.
yeah, go for it.
That ass stayed way too long. Ain't no need in her trying to have a baby. That just, excuse me, messes up or complicates things even more. Go get you a paralegal, excuse me, or go to legal aid and get somebody to represent you and get the hell out of that. I mean, it's nothing to even try to say this. There's nothing there to be had. That is not a relationship. And bitches need to know I never become the main course and remain lasting.
Mm,
Never.
mm. Well, you
You ever
heard it from
made green
Queen B.
beans your main
Sorry.
course?
I'm I'm sorry. I am not a snack. I'm the whole meal. I mean,
Come on,
that.
tell it. Please tell
I,
it.
I cannot see me being a snack. I bring far too. My value, my self worth is too. You know, I mean, I think more of myself. I'm worth something. You understand? Any
I'm the
female,
whole
I
meal. The whole meal.
right, the whole meal,
Yeah.
the whole buffet, the whole. I'm the chef special.
Hello.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm the main course. I can't see myself. I wish. Oh, I wish. I wish. Oh,
Stop.
Sorry, y'all. It's raining out here. My connection is really bad. Wow.
And she must not own a 45.
Oh
That's all
no.
I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Miss Brittany. How
Want to
are
know where the
you?
pig
Brett,
farms
Brett.
at?
Brett in the building. The big
Hey.
square
Hey,
right there.
twin.
Brett was in the building.
Well, look at her. Hey, Brittany.
Yes. You have anything to say there, Mr. Cliff?
Yeah. So if she's listening right now, I'm gonna go down to her level and say, if a guy's saying something like that to you, that means he feels confident enough to say that. I'm gonna send you all the love in the world and support in the world, because deep down inside somewhere, you know you deserve better than that. You may have been conditioned to think otherwise. And right now, it's time to work those confidence muscles. So listen to this as many times as you have to, or listen to whoever you have to listen to feel that you're worthy enough not to be put in a situation like this. Because deep down inside, you know it's wrong. You know, logically, you know it's wrong. And there's something that's allowing you to try and salvage bullshit. Basically, putting glitter on a piece of shit and calling it gold. Deep down inside, you know that. And
I like
sit with what you need to sit with. Sit with what you need to sit with. And eventually, it's going to take a little bit of time, but it won't take that long. Give yourself a month, give yourself 2 months of knowing your worth and acting on it.
Yes.
I wouldn't give myself that damn long. I'm getting the hell out of there the first day. You got me all the way fucked up. You think I'm finna stay around here with your punk ass? You better get the hell. Oh, it'll be a misunderstanding. I'm sorry, that triggered something for me, y'all. Cause I went through that. I went through that.
Exactly. You went through it.
I
You
went
went through
through
it.
it.
She's going to be strong as hell when she gets done with her process. This may be her first time going through the process, but you get strong as hell and you start respecting yourself. But it's a process
Absolutely.
nonetheless. You are going to get triggered by it. It's part of the
Yes.
game.
Yep.
Yes. So another scenario. If everybody's done commenting.
Miss Brittany, you have anything, Miss Brittany? Brett.
I mean, I pretty much agree with what Cliff was saying because of the whole self-worth thing. You know, our lives, we are conditioned to think a certain way or do a certain things. So when that situation, like me, for instance, I went through it. Luckily, he never had kids with another woman, but however, my ex-husband did cheat on me. And the process of leaving him, because I had no money at the time, I was a stay-at-home mom. The process of leaving, definitely, it was hard. So I would just give her tips, you know, and advice as far as in like taking care of herself, and building herself back up to where she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely needs to leave him alone for sure.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
Without a doubt. What else you got for us, babe? I know you
Okay.
got
A second scenario, and another woman asking a question about a relationship, a marriage that she has been in for nearly 20 years. She's recovering from cancer or newly recovered from cancer. Her husband approached her about having threesomes and her participating in the threesomes. Mind you, they have not had sex, she said, in 6 years. So he has not had sex with her in 6 years, but he's asking her now that she's recovered from cancer to participate in threesomes. And when she expressed her outrage, of course, when she expressed her outrage, he recoiled and said that since he already sees that she's against it, that they don't have to participate, but he's still not willing to have sex with her.
What?
And she wanted to know what should she do because she had been in this marriage for 20 years. Again, doing too much, going too far, and staying too long. It doesn't matter how long you have been in this relationship. I don't understand how you can even let a week go by and you have not had sex as married partners. For some people, it's a day. For some couples, they're like every day, I need it. So 6 years, I'm really not understanding how you allow that to happen. And number one, he's already having threesomes. He's already cheating. That's why he's not having sex with you. And your cancer was the perfect scapegoat because he can come and see you at the hospital. He can be running the streets, or if you're at home in the bed, he's out running the streets in between grocery runs, pharmacy runs, whatever he's helping you through, because she said he was very dedicated and attentive to her during her cancer process. However, once she recovered, he hit her with this news and she's like, well, what do I do? You need to get out. You need to get out as soon as possible. He's already cheating. He's been cheating. He's been having orgies, threesomes, whatever he wants to do the entire 6 years that he has not been having sex with you.
What?
And for him to let you know that he only wants to have sex with you with others, how insulting.
I sense a lot of cussings about.
Yes, go ahead, Deja, because
Wow.
Deja's about to go in.
Yeah. She had to talk.
I don't think this
Like
is
she had to
still
talk
for
to
me
herself
do.
first.
Right?
I'm married, and the only reason why I got married is to be monogamous with the person that I love. How are like did they not see these people before? Like, I mean, first of all, he's a
You
coward
trying
in
to
my
wrap your
book.
head around this.
Yes.
She's just trying to wrap her head
I'm
around this
really
like me.
trying to. I mean, these people have no moral.
No moral compasses
I need
whatsoever.
You need a drink? Okay.
No, I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a drink, and water is not going to suffice right now.
She's feeling so. Scott,
Can we drink on here?
I love my freedom. I do. I really do. I seriously, in all seriousness, I love my freedom. But there's not a person on this earth that is worth you come to me. Do you think you walking away when you come to me with a conversation like this? Queen B, I'm going to send you my PIN number to my account. Baby. So,
Wow.
it bothers me that these women, they didn't ask for these particular situations to happen in their life. Common sense ain't common. That's all I'm gonna say.
Agreed.
Because common sense says to me, if this person has the unmitigated gall to come to me and say, yeah, you know what? I don't want your cookies no more since we can't have a threesome. What? You didn't swallow your teeth?
They have a lot of
You didn't
components
feel
to
me
this.
punch you in your mouth, right? Right. Like you're there for me. All I see is the movie The Burning Bed. I see the burning bed. I see waiting to exhale. I sleeping with the enemy. I see all these movies right now playing in my head. Now I understand where they get the concepts from. Like,
TJ, that's not the burning bed. That's the
because
steam coming off your head right now because you're so, frustrated by this.
Listen, Scott, I'm like, I can't. No. Pass.
I see
Next
other
person.
movies.
Say next
I see
person.
other movies. I see movies like Saw, Dexter. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I see different movies. Listen, I got questions. I don't know why I always got questions on questions.
It's all good. That's what we're here for.
Question one: do these women come with pictures, names, and phone numbers? And question number two is, I'm not understanding how. So I'm out here single trying to find one woman, and these jokers out here can get 2 and 3 and 4 at a time. That's some selfish shit. Y'all, I'm telling y'all what, we need to have another damn panel. It need to be stop being selfish with shit. I need one too. So you got a whole woman so she married to this dude for 20 something years. So I take it she's somewhere around her 40s, maybe 50s, maybe 60s, depending on what time they got married. Okay, but and he ain't did nothing. He ain't touched you in 6 years. You got cancer. You are now a cancer survivor. Which congratulations, by the way. That is the biggest accomplishment of your whole entire life. But now you need to go on to your second accomplishment, which is drop that dead shit and get with some good shit. What the hell? 6 years? This dude, you think he been, man? That dude been piping down something. And it sounds like he been in some weird shit. Like he want these threesomes and shit, and he got the nerve he got the nerve to ask you, hey, I ain't poked you in 6 years, but let's go ahead and do 3. And now, seeing that you ain't gonna want to do 3, I don't want to do you at all. Good, you ain't got to, buddy.
Right.
Pack your shit. Pack all your shit. Who does the house belong to? Matter of fact, it don't even matter. Somebody take that shit. If you don't want that shit, leave that shit. We can get new shit. Somebody needs to get the hell out. Pay for this divorce. Get the divorce out the way. Y'all need to leave this shit. Let that dead shit go. If people walk away from you, let their ass walk. I believe in that. Whatever. What's his name? TD Jake said that. Hey, look here. Let that ass walk on out that damn door. Come on over to the light. It's some good single men out here. We was good. We ready. You ain't been 6 years. You dusty. We gonna dust. Wait, hey, not the dust. Hey, look, it's some things you need to do in your life. Don't even worry about the healing process. Some of us will help you heal. We got you covered. Oh my God, I can't. Who? You guys got names? Are you friends?
I'm in the car. How long is the show tonight? Because I got something to say, and I'm driving. I got a lot to say.
Say it.
But, Chris, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was trying to see if we're going to go past 8, because I'll be home short. But, the young lady, can y'all hear me clearly?
Yes. Got you.
Okay. So the young lady that asked this question about what should she do? Move the fuck on. Secondly, his second ass had felt like he needed to take care of her while she was at her lowest. because the bastard felt guilty, and that's why he did what he did.
Yes,
It wasn't out of
Mhm.
love.
yes.
It was not out of love. It was definitely out of guilt. Move on. 6 years. Come on now, y'all. 6 years. That sounds like somebody that go together in elementary school and then get in high school and like, okay, we're gonna try something. You feel what I'm saying? Married people don't do stupid shit like that. I'm sorry if you ain't you fucking licking doing something. There is no nothing going on, and now he's gonna have sex and have multiple people in the bedroom, not just her alone. Say you don't get your shit and move on. That's not what
Selfish.
we're doing. We don't sit around for shit like that. Nobody needs to degrade you to make you think that you need to stay. We're all bigger than that. No man deserves to be treated like that, and no woman deserves to be treated like that. Get
Right.
your shit, get the hell out of there, and move on.
Come on over here and sow your royal oats.
So,
Hey, and tell that selfish ass man send one of them nice young ladies Chris way because he's looking for a real shit.
Yes.
this subject for me took on like two different components. So initially, so I was all for like, okay, maybe sexual marriage counseling, something like that, relationship counseling, until you said that he's been having threesomes while he's been getting treated for cancer.
That is my conclusion.
Yes.
If a man is not having sex, men are never, or let me say, very rarely off. They are
Yeah,
having sex with someone.
listen, that's not necessarily true. As somebody that's going through a divorce, I'm going to tell you that that's not true. My
Listen,
my ex, well, soon to be ex-wife, we didn't have sex for probably a year. I wasn't having sex with anybody, and as far as I know, neither was she. So, I mean, we can
You're
absolve
a
from
rare
that.
breed, Scott. You're a rare breed.
that's why I said
Trust me, I am
yes.
a very rare breed. I am a very rare breed, but it's not right. Even though like the relationship had fallen apart, I still abstained from that because it wasn't right because it involved in a marriage. Okay, so I did
Here's the
not go
difference.
that route. Okay,
Here's the difference,
She
uh,
Scott.
said 6 years. She
Here's the
said
Yes.
difference,
6.
Scott.
what?
You
One I get 6 years.
yeah. The difference is you didn't go to your wife and say, "Hey, let's have a threesome."
No,
You didn't go to,
but this
and
changed
you
for
didn't
me.
go to
Like
your wife and say, "Oh, it changed for you." Okay, okay.
okay, and the reason why I said if he was truly having threesomes while she was being treated for cancer, that's one part of this problem, this relationship, and she does need to move on because he cheated on her, and that's it. That's the end of the marriage. If it was just a matter of that they're having sexual problems in the bedroom, there's counseling that you can go to for that. But then again, like I'm kind of like in DJ's, like my head's spinning, like wrapping my head around all the different components of this. The fact that he was willing to have sex with her involved, but only if another woman is there. Like, yeah, this that's a messed up. Everything is messed up. I can see why DJ's head was steaming because I can't figure it all out. There's a lot
Because
Give
here.
up my
could you
phone number.
imagine? Okay, let me put it like this. I can't imagine my wife coming to me saying, "Who? Let me calm down. Wait, please." I can't imagine
sorry,
my
Dean.
wife coming to me saying, "Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
hi, babe. You all healed from cancer, and man, that's great. I'm so ecstatic. But check this out. I want to be with you, but I want to be with you with somebody else. What? What? I'm sorry. I totally blacked out. At the point that you want to be with somebody else, let alone you tell me you want to bring them into our marriage. What? What? Huh? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Who? That didn't happen. It didn't happen for real. Okay.
He is still talking.
The fact that these women actually listen to the entire conversation is baffling to me as a woman.
Miraculous.
Yes. Like I'm with Chris. I need to know their names and if they have any real friends. Cause like me and MJ, we cool, we talk, if MJ even thought about coming to me as a woman who's his friend saying, yo, how you think Angelique what? You're going to be asking him, well, why did Deja go off on you? Why is your eye? Why you got two eyes in one socket?
Why your
You
face fucked up?
understand?
Yes.
Why did she snap on you like that? That's not her. You understand what my friends can't come to me and say, I want to step outside my marriage. What? That's you. Why are you cursing at me? Why even do this? Again, I'll go back to self-worth because there is no asking nobody else. The next time somebody see me, they be like, well, how's your wife? I'm dead.
It's that life insurance policy, Chris.
Hey, that insurance policy kicked in.
Divorce. Quit.
We will help you heal.
Her and whoever. You understand? I'm working on my heal. Can you put some money on my books? That's all I want to know. Yana, it wasn't premeditated. It wasn't premeditated. It wasn't.
Definitely a crime. It wasn't
premeditated. My heart got broke at the instant of thinking that soon as she said, I would like to try, it didn't even matter. I was gone. I was gone. My brain
I know some good lawyers
left my body.
I know some good lawyers. That's called a moment of insanity.
Me too.
Get off. Let's go spend this insurance money.
Good, because I'm gonna need it. And she gonna get off too. But not the way she think.
Brittany or Cliff, you guys have anything to add?
What?
All I'm gonna say is I wish the motherfucker would.
That's all I need.
That part.
I wish the motherfucker would.
That's it.
That'll do it.
First off,
get that one chance.
6 years? What? 6 years, and I can't even picture that in my head. Because after 2 weeks tops, I'm having whole kinds of attitude. So I couldn't imagine. No. Just, I wish a motherfucker would. That's it.
You wanted to? I got a way you can have it.
Motion detected at.
I'll tell her.
She's still.
Hey,
go get some costumes.
You're an absolute badass. You survived cancer, and you'll survive without this guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Really ask yourself the question: is this what I signed up for?
That's right.
Not to have a guy have sex with me for 6 years, me battling and fighting my ass off just to live, and to come back to what? To come back to a man who's saying, "Hey, I'll sleep with you, but I need someone else, and then I'll sleep with you." Oh, you don't want to do that? Well, how about I just don't sleep with you at all? You beat cancer, and you'll beat this too.
What these women need to understand, that the problem isn't with them. The problem is the men that they're involved with. That's the
I hate
problem.
that.
Not all men think like this. Not all
And not
men
all
think
women
like
will
this.
accept
But
it either.
those who very specifically,
Yes, Phil. Hell no.
exactly.
Hell no.
Can we call them
They-
grown
they-
boys? Cause
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
difference to me. Them grown boys, them ain't grown men. Grown man is not finna do all that.
they're not even
6
grown
years.
boys.
Yeah,
Well, look at
I'm tired.
so. All right, I'd never even think about this because I was raised a certain way. So I say 100% responsibility on both sides. Because if you're staying with someone, that is a choice. You made a choice. And sometimes choices
Right.
are uncomfortable. When we find new evidence, it's time to make a new choice.
100%.
And you have evidence. Check mark.
I agree.
Check mark. Evidence. Check mark.
agree.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Question. I got a question. So that what he just said just hit me. Okay, so did she have cancer for 6 years? Was she battling this cancer for 6 years?
No, she was not battling cancer for the entire 6 years.
Oh, I didn't realize that either.
Okay, so that because I was thinking, okay, so that hit me because I was like, well, maybe she was battling cancer for the 6 years she was going through, and I know that when cancer hits you, you don't feel like doing nothing. So that could have been, one of the reasons why they didn't have sex. And then two, I can understand that because of the marriage, they took these vows through sickness and in health, so he was there during her sickness, and she recognized that he was there for her during the sickness. But I'm sorry, but the day that doctor came back and say you are cancer free, I'm breaking bread that night. I'm beating it up. It's finna be some shit.
Sorry.
It's gonna be some shit go down. I don't know. I'm confused about it.
Yes, indeed.
First of all, okay. If y'all don't, MJ, Angelique, Brittany, and I've seen this happen. Yes, okay. She could have had, even if she had her battle cancer on and off for 6 years. She had no desire whatsoever. Trust me. And she probably felt bad. But Chris said, the doctor says, you're cancer free. He's breaking bread that same night.
The same night. I'm
the fact that this dude, and I get it. This dude that she's married to waited. He was a coward. He waited until she was ready to be married in every aspect again, to say, listen, okay, so Britt, I'm glad you cancer free, but me, you, and Queen B got to get together in order for me to be with you again. What?
Bullshit.
I'm stuck right there. You understand?
Okay.
First of all, she's already battling mentally. Wait a minute now. Hold it.
No,
She's already battling mentally because her body just went through a horrible transition.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Her emotions is everywhere. Mentally. Then you come and you drop this bomb on her. And because she says she's not with it, you then are bold enough to tell her, oh, I'm not breaking bread with you.
Y'all, I got a question though. Deja, hold on. We got to think about this thing. We got to think about this. Angelique, are these questions that came to your inbox?
These are not.
Okay, now, y'all think about this. 6 years, possibly battling cancer on and off, like you said, or to the point where she felt healed. You with me, right, Deja? So to the point where she feels like she's healed and she's possibly ready. So she may have told her husband, plot thickens, right? Bae, I can't perform up to the abilities at which you're used to. You get a pass for now until I'm ready and I'm healed. So when she's ready and healed, guess what? He wants two people. He don't even want her alone. He's so used to the dirt out there in the streets. He wants to turn something so lovely and so awesome to what he's been used to having for the past 6 years. Y'all thought about that?
No.
Hell no.
He still ain't shit. He still ain't shit. But
yes, I did. We mean.
Okay.
The thought did cross my mind. Maybe she gave him a pass. Okay, that pass has an expiration date. Okay,
right.
So if she gave him that pass, she wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But at least if that was the situation, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Right.
So people get passes to
Yeah,
go.
people get passes. Not my old man.
Chris,
that shit ain't happening.
Chris, no.
I'm missing some
Chris,
shit. I'm missing
People
all
do
kinds of
get
stuff.
passes.
I just want to know.
Chris, people do give passes. Like, okay, I would never give my wife a pass.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't in me. I ain't built like that.
Right.
Better or for worse. And right now,
Because
I'm at
I
my
got
worst.
cancer, you can go
don't
and
get no
have
pass.
anything you want.
But I know somebody. Yeah, I know somebody who did it. I know somebody who personally who actually did that.
People do it.
And
wow,
it didn't work out the way she thought it was going to work out in the end.
Really?
Because it ended up being the other person.
Something that they
really
they done tried. No, she didn't.
All right,
take care, everyone. Appreciate you all. Great conversation.
Take care, Cliff.
Have a wonderful night.
Go ahead now.
My is she it didn't work out the way she thought it was going to work out.
Right.
You know,
it never does.
Right.
The past, the girl that he got the pass for was a little bit more freakier.
Yeah.
You know, she did things to him that turned him out. So he didn't go back to missionary sex. He didn't want to go. He wanted to keep going.
But do we know if that's the case here?
But my respect.
No. We're just playing devil's advocate, exploring other avenues.
I got you.
Right.
I got another avenue. All right.
You know, he's sliding down poles and performing like P Valley. You know, scenes in P Valley and stuff like that. She whipping him and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? She giving him the Mercedes experience.
Exactly.
Yes.
Window.
That Mercedes experience. Ooh,
You know.
Yes, the black mask and the whip.
So-
Yes.
Yes.
Mercedes experience. Ooh,
The black
wee.
mask and the whip. Jesus.
So my thing is, you get what you know. If you give this pass, you got to be able to accept the consequences.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
in
indeed.
that particular situation, she was like, well, you know, I told him, go ahead. You know, my wife, if something that was to happen to me, and God forbid I lose my life anytime soon, she's not allowed. It's in a contract. No, you can't marry nobody else.
Mm.
Oh man.
You're going to be alone by yourself,
Why?
or I will be standing over you and whoever you're married to.
Whoa. I want to address
You'll be
this.
That ain't the way you do it.
Hold up
You'll be
now.
a standing somebody over me because ain't
That
no
ain't the
way.
way
If you
you do
die,
it.
I'm finna go
Hold
get
up.
somebody else. I'm sorry. I can't.
Wait,
Ain't no way.
wait.
You
Deja,
not that you don't even
Deja,
like it like that, and you know better.
Deja. If you love this
Huh?
person, if you love
Yes,
this
God.
person, wouldn't you want them to be happy?
Yeah, truly, they're going to be
So they're
happy
not allowed.
alone.
Oh, that's awful. That's
No,
awful. You know companionship, even if it's not sexual,
that's not all.
companionship is important.
For whom?
Just trying to wrap my mind
She can
around
be
the
friends
whole
with our kids.
situation at hand. Because what was he, what kind of mindset was he in to even think to ask that question?
Oh, I got the
After
answer to that. A
not
fucked up one.
sex with me for 6 years, and then you want me, just let me
Exactly.
get my teeth.
Exactly.
Yes.
'Cause
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
So we don't have these
Exactly.
ladies' phone numbers and
No,
names.
because
Not
these
even.
were anonymous questions
Chris.
asked in certain relationship groups on social media.
God, the mighty.
So we have no
I'm
names,
finna,
no numbers, no
I'm finna go
information,
searching. I'm going to search.
nothing. But when I saw these particular scenarios, I was like, what in the world? And if you all are ready, I got a third one to knock your socks off. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
Bring it.
We,
Bring it.
we
Okay.
might as well knock it out.
Jesus. Can we,
All right. So,
God.
so
I
this
need more
time,
teeth for this.
we have a man with a relationship question. He's a man that's been married to a woman for 3 years. For the entire 3 years, his wife, her mother, and his wife's sister have been belittling him, disrespecting him, and at the same time manipulating him into loaning them money and buying them gifts. And the wife will not put her foot down with her family. She keeps letting it go on. And he is like, well, this is my wife. What do I do?
Nope.
Is she ever going to put her foot down with her family? Do I stick around or do I get out?
Leave her ass.
Yeah. 100. Well, don't just leave her, but she has to make a decision. When you marry someone, you are marrying their family too. Unfortunately, that's all part of the package. But she's got to make that decision. Is her life with them, or is her life with him now? She has to put her foot down. And if she refuses to, then exactly what Dee just said, leave her ass.
You
Agreed.
hold on, Scott. You
He
said
needs
who
to
needs to put their
stand-
foot down?
I
He
said that
does, or
the husband needs to put his foot down and tell her
Definitely.
it's either me or your family. That's it.
Definitely. Right.
That's it.
Right.
You know, she's not a
agree.
child anymore. She's moved on to a marriage, into a relationship, and she needs to make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, agreed.
I agree.
He needs to put his foot down with her what you said, Scott, and also she needs to put her foot down with her family.
With her parents. Absolutely.
Before I ask me back over there living with him.
That's right. Your husband comes first, and he should never, ever, ever have the experience of you allowing your family to disrespect him
Right.
or belittle him or even
First of
manipulate
all,
him.
I remember my sister dating this guy. Nope. Yeah, dating this guy. And she he him and my parents, they were, they were cool, real cool. He can come over whether my sister was there or not. You understand what I'm saying? And he happened to go over there, and he took a movie at the time when he borrowed the movie, but it wasn't the movie he thought he was going to borrow. They just happened to slip the movie. I don't even want to know what was on the tape. Number one, from my parents,
You know what's on the tape.
because in my mind, the stork delivered me. My parents don't do this. Um, they, when my mom went to look for the tape, she realized it was gone, and my nephew at the time said, such and such took the tape. So my mom, of course, she's freaking out because you know what kind of tape it is or whatever, and she's like, no, how dare he come in the house? And my sister said, Mom, I love you. She said, well, you need to get the tape back, and he's never allowed over here again. My sister said, well, this is the guy that I'm going to marry, and if he's not allowed, then I'm not allowed. You understand? And my mom was like, well, deuces, And I'm like, well, he didn't. You can't say that he stole something from you, because he didn't know what the tape was. And I pray that he did not watch the tape, because he's
He saw the
traumatized
tape.
now.
He thought it was a good
definitely
ass
watched.
movie. He saw the tape.
No,
He definitely watched.
Lord. Well, he never, till this very day, he's never
He's
admitted
embarrassed.
to have watching that tape. But,
Oh, Mr.
Ooh.
Jackson, ain't it some? Ain't it one of
but
them
he can't.
verses?
Yeah, he had to have watched that
Some,
tape. He had to watch
ain't
the
it?
tape, because he can't even look my mom in the face now. So,
Ain't it one of them verses
But
that say,
and
"Man
that's
leave his
how I
wife,"
feel.
or "Man leave his father and his mother and
Yes,
cling
there
to
is
his
a
wife."
verse. Let's leave.
Yeah. And
There
and
you
then
go.
I think,
That's the
and
verse.
I believe I think it's in there twice. I
And
think it's in Genesis 2, and then I think it's another one I know it's in Ephesians 5:31, but I know it's in there twice. Uh, I'm confused about these personnel. Like, first of all, I ain't giving you shit. I'm not
and
giving
that
you
that
shit.
was my
I
point.
didn't marry
That was
that
my
family.
point.
I
That,
married
that
that wife.
They come with it. They're part of the package.
They are part of the package, but
right.
at the same time, I got my own damn package
That was
over
my
here.
whole point.
No, they're
I
part
got
of the
my own damn package.
Right,
They
but
part of the package, but I
you
got
you
my own package over here.
listen, Chris. You and I agree on this. I ain't giving him shit, but I mean, they come with it. I mean, that person has a family already, and you're entering that family.
That
You're
was my
making a
whole
new
point.
No,
family.
I ain't. I'm making a new family.
You are
I'm now.
you're both.
We are
You're
now
making a
an
new family and
extended.
entering another.
Yeah, we are now an extended family. I'm extended. So extend your ass over there and go make your money, and I'm gonna extend my ass over here and keep my money. Uh, yeah, I'm not. No, no, no. I ain't giving you shit. That's just it.
That was my whole
I
point, though. That was my whole point. My sister was like, "This is about to be my future husband, and if he's not welcome, it's saying that I'm not welcome,
Right.
because we're no longer two
we
people.
are
We're
one.
we're becoming one
We're
person.
one. Right.
Right. So,
I completely agree with
eventually my
that.
mom and dad
Yeah.
was like, well, okay. Okay. So, I mean, that's the same thing. He's gonna have to say, I mean, if he needs some, I got some balls he can borrow. I'll teach him how to stand up. You know what I mean? He just needs to put his foot down. He needs to put his foot down and tell her, listen, it's
I
either
ain't
me
giving
or
your
none.
family shit.
I mean,
But
but
he
if
don't
he
have to
turn
do an
around and
ultimatum
go to
like
her
that.
and say, well, listen,
He don't have to do an ultimatum like
mm-mm,
that because
Chris,
that makes her choose
he
between
want the
the husband and the family. But he can go and say, listen,
I'm gonna tell you
I
how he
ain't
can make
dishing
her
out no more
choose.
money to them.
If he's no, Chris, listen. If he go to her and say, well, shit, I'm shopping for them and I'm giving them money. They need to break me off something. She'll put her foot down then.
Can I pause this real quick? Can I
Tell
pause the
me I'm
conversation?
wrong.
I want to pause the conversation. Look what came in the mail today. What is that right
It
there?
didn't come yesterday.
No. Well, if it did, I didn't get delivered.
Okay. And Cliff hadn't
Well,
received his, and that
take
makes
your
me
shirt off and put
Hold on,
that
I'm gonna
shirt on
put my
right
shirt
now.
on. Hold on.
okay. Okay. No,
So,
now
I
the
mean,
money going
if
to
he turns
families.
around and says they telling him Queen B,
Mm-hmm.
I need this. I need 3,500 for a Birkin bag. You giving me 3,500
Bitch,
of your kitty cat?
you better get out there and get it the best way you know how.
I need
Cause I ain't.
23,000 for a
You
slingshot.
know,
Which one? What we gonna do?
I'm saying, but if she's not standing up, and I'm sorry, this is the way my brain is
Okay.
working. You want me to? What you giving me for my 3 stacks? I need to know.
You shaking.
She don't care that you asking me. She don't care that you asking me for this. I'm trying to tell her, are you borrowing the 3 stacks and you gonna give it back? If so, when? But I'm not just gonna buy you what I buy my wife. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm.
just not happening. And
Right.
if she don't step up, present that to her. She'll step up then.
Yeah,
She'll
no.
step up then.
I don't loan money.
I
I
see
mean,
underlining issues here. Like I do, because I see like, okay, so does he have? Apparently he has the money to give it to him. So does she think that? Okay, well, I mean, because to me, it's not up to the wife to stand because who's coming to him to ask him for the money? Is it the family members or is it
Unless
the
they
No,
earned
wife?
it, unless they
no,
earned it
it's the
together.
wife.
It's the
The wife
It's the
mother-in-law
wife.
and the
oh hell
sister-in-law.
no. She
All
married for
right.
money then.
So that
Oh,
means that
wait,
she
wait, wait.
has.
She, she
It's the wife saying to give the in-laws the money. It's
Yes.
not them coming saying my light
do
bill.
she
I'm
got
gonna
a
pay for that
job?
light
Oh,
bill.
okay.
The wife
Then
is saying
what
to do it.
what he need to do is just go ahead and when she comes to him and say, hey, my dad need this much money. Nah, I ain't got that. That's what he need to do. I ain't got that. Now if she see the
That,
account and she
right.
see it's there, then he
Exactly.
can say, I don't got that. I mean, we got a savings, but that's for that's for us. That ain't for them. So that's both people need to put their damn
Right.
foot down.
I agree.
Yes.
That's not just one person. That's not a one person show. That's both of them need to put their damn foot down. Listen,
Yeah.
stop asking me for money. I'm not, and then he can't. But he, as far as telling him, hey, telling her, hey, you need to pick between your family and me. It's not at that time yet. It's not that point yet. What they need to do is say, hey, look, I ain't giving it. I'm not giving nobody shit else. You ain't getting shit from me. Leave me alone. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. You got 10 grand. I ain't got 11 grand, so I'm broke until I get 11 grand.
Wow.
Conversations definitely
MJ,
need
you've
to
been
be.
quiet.
They definitely need to talk. Communication is something that's lacking in that relationship, and it's starting at that starting point of where it's tearing them apart. He needs to express how he feels and put his foot down, and she needs to respect that, because when you choose to be with someone, you respect how they feel, you respect their feelings. Um, so with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
conversations need to be talked about. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
MJ, you've been quiet. You've been quiet, MJ. You've been quiet.
Well, you know what? In all honesty, I've been battling
You've
the
been
internet over
quiet.
here. I've been battling the internet. I've been in and out between here and my phone. So I've been like, okay, so let me just watch and try to control back here. Cause
I had to pass those problems on to you because if you notice this week, I don't have them. I had to pass them on. I'm sorry, my friend.
Not one.
I'm sorry.
Scott ain't got no problem, no issue.
Sorry.
All of
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be a fight between
Crystal
two
clear
guys.
tonight.
Now
Hey.
the weather got really bad over here, and it's actually just affecting me here, and I'm like, what in the ham?
Trying to get it straightened out.
Yeah, so I've been going between that and my phone. So that's why I was like, okay, because I know how y'all do. When my face gets stuck, I be like, and y'all be talking about.
Screenshot.
Oh, we don't talk about you, but we damn show screenshots.
Wow. You know what? Thank you guys for coming.
Hey, can I just take a moment?
Don't give me no more head twisters.
Can I just address the court for 1 second? And I want to. I just want to say thank you to Queen Bee, and I think we all owe her a great deal of gratitude for making these awesome shirts because these are truly. Like, I feel like royalty wearing this thing. I feel like royalty, and I just wanted to say thank you very much. You did an awesome job. They came out great, perfect fit. Nice job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you, creative queen.
I do appreciate you.
Thank you, Chris.
Angelique, next time, just tell me to take a few sips.
She came in with some bangers tonight, didn't she?
But we still got next week and the week after.
Yes.
So.
I wasn't even expecting these questions.
I said, listen. I said, babe, I said, babe, you don't want to let them know. She said, no.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
a friend of mine asked me if I knew what the question was. I was like, I have no idea what the topic's going to be. It's like, well, it's off the cuff. And I was like, yeah, but it's real then. It's real when it's off the cuff.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all this. I have gotten to know her over time. I'm not going to say extremely well, but just know that I believe this was the easy stuff tonight, y'all.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm thinking this is just a tip of the iceberg right here.
This just touched the surface.
Yeah. The surface.
This is like, let me see how riled up they're gonna get. Ooh, shit! I can't wait to bring this.
So next week,
this is easy stuff right here.
Next week, I'm damn sure gonna have I need a shot or something. I can't, ain't no way, because I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. You got a woman. You got a good woman that has only one child.
He going back,
and she ready to leave Buddy, and she want more kids, and she ain't left me, and she finna get all this insurance. I need to go and get up with her. We need to figure this out. Then you got another woman that she ain't had none in 6 years. That motherfucker is ready. She is ready, and I'm ready. I'm single out here in these streets.
Cobwebs off that thing.
I'm out here single out in these streets. I'm sitting there struggling, I'm battling for my life. I'm fighting for my life out here. You know, I'm trying to. I can't find no damn body. Y'all need it. Come
you know what, Chris?
it.
You're out there working. That's why you're a hardworking guy, and that's why Your time will come, my friend.
Forget this job. I don't care about this job.
Man. But it's been so much fun. I can't wait for next week. You know, it's just like that. The wife has so much that she wants to talk about, and then the thing is like I be hearing the stuff, and I be looking at it like you really finna you know what I'm saying? So it's like I know some of the stuff, but I didn't know everything. Not even I knew a lot of this stuff that she was talking about, and I was like, to hear it, I'm like, oh, she came ready. She said, I have some stuff here, and I got some stuff here. Man, amazing, love, amazing.
I'm gonna be in place next week. I'm not gonna be running in the errands. I'm gonna be right here, ready.
Yes.
So I just need it. I'm finna do some research.
Listen,
I'm finna find some.
I came home and took a nap. I'm glad I took a nap. I'm glad I took a nap, man, because I'm sleeping. You can't
MJ,
come from
MJ. As much as I love
like this.
As much as I love when it's just the King's Court, I got to say tonight, this has been my favorite show, doing this with the Queens. I truly enjoy getting different perspectives, especially from the female side. And I love the interaction. This has been my favorite show so far. And I want to say thank you to all the Queens. I mean, for showing up, and all the Kings. Like, this has been a great show. I really had enjoyed this. And I'm still so thankful to be a part of this royal family. So
thank you for being a part of it too.
I gotta say, this been my
favorite show. I don't know how to do that stupid thing.
That's close enough.
Did I get it?
That's close enough.
I gotta tell y'all, this has been my favorite show too, because I didn't know there was this much potential out here in these streets. But now,
what y'all gonna do with his ass?
Yes,
I'll help him heal. I will help you heal. I took class in psychology. We can figure that out.
Help him heal.
Hey, Chris.
Help him heal.
Chris, you're no longer Chris the Army guy. You're Chris the Healer.
The healer. Yeah. I will help you heal. I will help you heal. Come on. You know how much shoulder this is? I mean, it look little. It is little, but hey, it could take some tears. Hey, lay your head right here. Come on, lay your head right here. I got
you. Yeah. Lay your head right there. I got you, buddy. Got it. No problem. I know what you want laying on your shoulder, buddy. We're just gonna leave that alone.
Yes.
What else you had to say, babe? So we can go ahead and close out the show.
Yes. In conclusion, the topic of the show was doing too much, going too far, and staying too long. In relationships, in marriages, you deserve to be respected. You deserve affection. You deserve respect. Respect, affection, communication, sex, and loyalty. Unless you agree to have an open relationship. Some people feel like having an open relationship or polyamory or whatever is, if they both agree, they claim that that's cool. However, the respect must still be maintained. The affection, the communication. You deserve, and everyone deserves, to have the love that they desire. Do not settle for less.
Right.
Demand what you want, and don't settle.
And I'm here to give it to you.
Period.
And my number is 5.
Hey, Jordan. After this show, I'm gonna go ask your bestie. Can we be in a polyamory relationship? If y'all don't see me next week, you know it went left.
You better ask that lady nothing. Don't want to bother that lady.
I don't want any snapped episodes with my friends involved now.
No.
Yeah, wait, we still got 2 more episodes
I'm giving you the eye.
to be in.
Exactly. I just,
preferably do that after the 31st.
Yes. So the next 2 shows, babe, do you want to give them the topics for the next 2 shows?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Shit.
Nope.
That's what we're doing.
Surprise. I like surprises.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
love
can't
it.
wait to make you something you don't know what
I
it
love.
is.
Make you sweat, ain't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I love
Okay.
y'all. I do.
We the surprise squad now, right?
Yep. Surprise.
Okay. Okay.
Surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise.
But it's been a blast. I appreciate everybody who
It
came.
has.
Appreciate.
I enjoyed y'all tonight.
I did. I enjoyed everybody who came in. I thank you all for coming in. I love you all. It's
Love
been
y'all.
great. Shout out to Cliff. He had to step away, but shout out to Cliff for coming through and staying as long as he could. We definitely appreciate you for doing that, Cliff. Definitely appreciate everybody who came in the audience. Just stay tuned next week. It's gonna be on once again as we come together as a royal council, the kings and the
Royal
queens.
Council, yes.
Kings and the queens.
I haven't seen any comments. Y'all be sure to come back next week.
Yes.
So we
Make
can
sure you come
continue.
back. Most definitely. Most definitely. So, all right, if nobody has anything to say right now, any last words before we go?
Great show.
Still
Thank
single
you.
out here in these streets.
Just say God.
I'm gonna say something just based off of the three things. Just be sure to know your self-worth. Know what you're deserving of. And keep shining. Things happen in life that necessarily doesn't mean that everything happens for a reason. So just make sure that, ladies and gentlemen, you keep your self-worth and continue to love yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Great words.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close out the show. I thank you guys once again for coming through, and I can't wait to see you guys again next week.
Everybody be safe.
Bye.
And have a wonderful week.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate you.
Bye, guys.